In an era of makeup tutorials and online vlogs, beauty and cosmetic products are everywhere. But where those products come from is not always so clear.
I truly didn't know where Shay came from.
That led beauty company Sable Labs CEO and co-founder Sabrina Elba and Christian humanitarian organization World Vision to partner on a trip to Tamale, Ghana. They took content creators along with them to look at the role child labor plays in the sourcing of cosmetic ingredients. Remind us what Sable Labs does and why you leaned into this partnership with World Vision.
One of the things that we've taken on as a brand is to make sure that we source all of those ingredients responsibly, but in a way that's traceable as well. Not only to build education around the idea of responsible sourcing, but also to do right by rural people.
In 2023, World Vision published the High Price of Beauty report, finding millions of children work to produce ingredients for cosmetics. The NGO runs women's cooperative groups and fair trade projects, now collaborating with Sable Labs to highlight the stories of farmers and promote ethical cosmetic trade practices that are under increased scrutiny.
Child labor, no mom ever wants to send their children to work. That's just not how mothers are. It happens because they've been neglected and underserved, and their voices haven't made it out of the rural communities that they're in.
What are some of the obstacles to ending child labor?
Anywhere where the farmers aren't being paid a fair amount of money, or there's a lot of pressure to meet a quota, the parents are going to be forced into sort of no other choice but to try and get help from their children because they sometimes don't have the money to hire outside people. So it's sort of this problem where there's no other choice. They get forced into using child labor if there's no access to education.
According to UNICEF, 138 million children around the world engage in labor detrimental to their well-being. The United Nations calling for the end of child labor in all its forms by this year. And so you both have talked about the importance of consumers asking companies saying, hey, we value this. We value ethical brands. We value ethical products. So what's your message for folks at home?
Yeah, I mean, the responsibility is twofold. I do think consumers play a big part. Ask around. If a brand has information on their website, are they speaking about their supply chain? Are they showing where their ingredients are coming from? But I also think there's a responsibility on the companies to make sure that the supply chain is responsibly sourced. Rural people aren't waiting for handouts. They're happy to work. They're hardworking people. And if the opportunity is there, they'll take it, right?
Incredibly powerful work and message. Kate Shaw, Sabrina Elba, thank you both so much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for having us.
And Sable Labs and World Vision mentioned researching products on your own to find out where and how companies are getting their ingredients. They say to start, look to see if some common ingredients like mica, shea, and cocoa are in your products. You can look into how those products were procured by looking at company websites and sourcing statements.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.